Hey everybody, Radaman here for another episode of Noah's Ark. So, last episode was named Disappointing Desert. And that's mostly due to the fact that there just really isn't a lot to tame down there. And I was just thinking about the biomes that I have access to, whether I go to the Boreal Forest or the Tundra. What I could do is go to, pod to like the edge of 2 or something. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. If I really wanted to do that, I would have ended up here and been next to desert, forest, tundra, and that would have been smart, maybe. I don't know how far my pods can. I don't think my pods can go that far though. So they'd have to be like a relay station, whatever. I'll just get underway before I ramble your ears off. So last episode, it started off with like a siege plus psychic ship, ended with more infestations, drill too deep, more mechanoid. Like it was a lot of combat, but honestly, it was fine. I was fine. Yeah, it was easy fight. If I'm being blunt and honest, I breezed through it. So we're still trying to shemmy up to Shem with SETI. Trying to get them in a relationship again. And then Ham's out here. I think he's literally just waiting for things to be tameable, which is stupid. What I'm going to do out of protest is just murder everything else. I don't think that's what God told Noah and his family to do, but I mean, what is there for me to do? They're murdering each other anyway, right? Cougars eating everything else. And maybe having no wildlife in the zone will trigger the storyteller to be like, oh, maybe there should be wildlife. Or maybe not. I don't know. So why are we massively siphoning power? What is drawing it all? I don't know. Probably the fact that we have low wind, no solar. Oh, it's an eclipse. Okay. Tiz explains everything. What I'm going to do for that is just shut down the grow lights. Was not to melt our batteries and then connect our backup batteries. We did call these guys in. Might as well trade with them. These guys were bulk goods. Don't have pets that I need. I'm going to give them insect meat because it's gross. They have thrumbo meat. I don't think you little tribals took down a thrumbo. You lying to me. It's not thrumbo meat. You're relabeling it. It's horse meat. I'm certain of it. Tukes. Oh, they can't afford this. What can I buy from them? Jesus, they have like nothing worth. I have psychic foil helmet. That's about it. I'll buy wood because I have nothing else to buy. Where'd the other trader go? Oh, there they are. Well, I can see they have cobras for sale. God, I had a nightmare about a cobra too long ago. I won't share it with you. You can be spared the details. Alright, so a joy wire. That kills your... yeah, that makes your brain work at 80%. That's a big old no thank you. Oh, that's a pretty cool double helix statue there. Yeah, they don't really have anything else I want to buy. I don't really have anything else I want to sell them. I don't know, maybe I'll sell them a little bit of my gold so we break even. Boo, pretty dumb trade. Wow, Noah's really on the brink of going bonker kablamo. Show him some love. hams out here like there's nothing to do. I guess that is true. It's hard to bury people in the desert. You'd think you could just kick some sand over their bodies, but the game disapproves of that method. Alright, Noah, you are wrecking. That's good. My animals can be unsheltered, not the ostrich. And then these iguana, I will, oh, here we go, manhunter pack. And it's an Arctic wolf in the desert. What? Oh, it's going the other way. I mean, I need an Arctic wolf, so I'll take it if I can have them survive. You are very lost. Oh, it's probably not going to survive. It's missing a tail. It's still good, it's still good. What? Really? A power shortage right now during a raid? Are you joking me? Yeah, I'm gonna turn this turret off. So maybe it just passes out at this point. I'm like so not concerned about an Arctic wolf that I'm just constructing and crap. Just pass out, buddy. I'm gonna make you a pet. Can't fix your tail, but you know, I can heal you. You won't die. Some beautiful rolling blackouts I got. Just pass out. No, don't shoot it. It's gonna die from blood loss. Okay, so it's finally down. And we need to doctor it. So I don't have Arctic wolves. I guess I should have checked. So this is kind of a going well out of my way. Oh, no, I have them. Right, Hannibal, right. Duh. Oh well. Free food. Neat. Skill too low. Noah has a lot of repairs up here to do, but I can always send him back now that he doesn't have plague. Alright, so we have 2 empty pods, waiting for a equivalent ostrich. Nice. Alright, now I'm looking around, trying to figure out how I could be more productive. I think I'm doing a pretty good job. I'd love to let you out. Your ex-wife is really not taking you back. We're trying, though. God, it's been like multiple seasons of him just in prison. At this point, once he hits like 95 or something, I'll flip the who's in prison. Alright, the repairs that were long overdue are getting done. Thank you, Noah. There's a lot of little things, huh? Caravan Request. Yeah, Persona Core, and they'll retire. I don't have a core. Why would you request a core? I have none. God, I have too many blocks. You know what? Actually, I'm going to send this as gifts to help my rep rather than try to trade it. Send off the cloth, and I'll keep the Nugermian. Insect jelly. Ooh, I can brew. Maybe I should start doing that. Send off. Maybe not the longsword. I'll keep the triple launchers for, you know, rainy day. I'll even give them this shield belt because it's not damaged enough. All right, that will free up some space. Another heat wave. Oh man. All right, well, gotta deal with it. This Arctic wolf has no way to eat other than ham taming it. It's a good way for him to keep his skill as a handler up. Just to have an Arctic wolf that he has to care for. Alright, so this is done. Let's see who wants it more. Blue. You get it. Operation Senjajunk. Oh, I left an LMG here that I didn't want. Oh well. New lovers! There we go! While I was watching, mind you, while I was watching, that was lover and ex-wife. That was awesome. Okay, so prisoner release. And this is now for prisoners, I guess. That's what I like to see. Alright. Captain Mr. Shem. Put your stuff back on. We want... What do we want? We want... another new set of marine armor. And then you're going to need to be cranking out that advanced components. Speaking of advanced components, let's use some of them. Oh, that makes me happy that they're sort of back together. Yeah, I mean, they're really back together. Look at that. Oh, Ham. I wish you could come home, but we gotta find some more desert animals. Cobra, Boomalope, nothing I need to buy. Where are they sleeping? Oh, that's, incorrect. That's a little bit better. Well, space looks to be pretty well set up with all the new repairs and the like. What we do need is the security turrets. Which is not in any way inexpensive. So I'll plop them down. And then, how is it doing it? There's nowhere to put a dead power here. Yeah. Whatever. So I'm going to need to run power in here like this. Then I'll put my dead power outside the walls. Because if it gets destroyed, what's the worst that can happen? My turrets turn on? Oh no! I just turned them off. Alright, mad rats. So I got some mad rats, right? Really? You're already... Oh, I didn't even see it. Sneaky little rats. Oh, there's a lot of them. Sweet. Sweet Christmas. Alright, time to not get bit 1,000 times. Alright, rats. You want to mess with Jaffee? You're gonna have to mess with my Thrumbo. Actually, it's not on release, is it? This is such a weird fight. Done yet? Is that all of them? I hope. I think it should be. Hunting. Really? We've already been through this. You fought me, I won. I tried to very politely tame you. Why are we going through this again? Alright, you're not getting tamed. You're getting put down. Like any bad dog trying to eat its owner. Yeah, I just juked you like crazy, buddy. Bye-bye lung, bye-bye life. Oops, what did I just do? Alright, well, live and learn, or in his case, die and learn. Die and didn't learn? I don't know. Let's allow self-tend. It bit me on the neck. That little shit. Oh, they gifted me 5 plasteel. Oh, aren't you kind? In the hospital for rat bites. How rat bites got through power armor, I will never know. We have 211 components. That would be considered a wealth of them, I think. Jaffee, you still, yeah, he's still on hauling duty, but you know what, I'll keep him there. I am actually okay with that. Oh, these components are about to go bye-bye. Is there anyone else that can haul? Ham would be a good hauler. Yeah, Niall's hauling too. Shem's wearing that armor. Making love in that armor. Don't know how that works, but hey. Well, their relationship is stronger than it probably ever was. Daddy Khan. Man, I wish I had a grand uncle named Daddy Khan. That's a badass name. Wow, this heat wave is really cooking the hell out of our plants here. You know what I really ought to do is like temperature control my farm, because it's just I'm constantly having to adjust it. I have the excess power. I have a wall. Really what I need to do is I need to move my freezer so it doesn't feed into the farm. Because all I'd be doing is moving heat around from the freezer all the way down here. I could do something like that actually. Let me redesign this because I'm sort of tired of having a cooked farm. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll put the coolers up there, and that way they won't feed into the farm. Okay, so the marine helmet's done. I wonder, good quality. Why haven't you put the marine helmet on yet? You will. Is there some sort of restriction? No, there isn't. There it is. It's on now. Okay, so the structural beams are done. Eventually I'm gonna have engines. I'm just making sure. Yeah, there's enough space to put them. Good. I think I'm gonna have them work on these coolers. Temporarily, it will heat up the well, the heat wave's over, but it temporarily will heat up the area. But that sounds really. Seriously? Well, it destroyed like half of my plasteel that I had. So, cool. That's nice. I guess it could have landed on the ship. It was pretty close to the cluster. That would have been a lot worse. That is ridiculously bad luck. Landed on my base. I guess my base is pretty big, so At this point, it's somewhat to be expected. I'm sure no one wants to go to sleep, but I really need these coolers up and running, so not everything spoils. It's nice and cool in there now. I have this awkward extra bedroom now. You might even get better. Nah, you're really not going to get better at construction. Alright, let's check the wildlife. Just a bunch of boomalopes. Time to murder them all. Alright, now for the deconstructing the coolers. And seeing if I have replaced them with enough of them. Because the worry is, let's see, marble. Is that the heat needs to very easily transfer between these two zones. I think it will, but only time will tell. Okay, Jaffee, could you just getting it out of the way so we can build these walls quickly. Alright, now let's see if it gets cool enough. Up here it's not struggling, but down here it's struggling. I think what I can do is just drop some fence in and we'll be good. I want to keep it two separate rooms to keep the butchery not causing filth in the kitchen. Oops. You are... Marriage is on. There we go. Okay. Back to status quo. Well, now I know how to relationship counsel. So that's all set. Now the farm here, I will actually temperature control with and that way it might even be a better place to brew than my brewery. So 66, 70. So let's cut key, say 72, 70, 74, and 78. Actually, I don't want it to be 78. Yeah, I like the other way around. Alright, any new animals? There's literally none. There's food for you guys. There's literally food right here. He's been kind of idle, like nothing to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start growing random crops everywhere, trying to feed the local fauna. Because I don't know, there's nothing better to do. Just plant a bunch of potatoes everywhere. Alright, we're making our beer. He's planting up a storm. We have some of our protection turrets built. We don't have the inside power lines, but that's okay. We'll get them in due time. Just so we have access to our power. Also because we have nothing better to do. Alright, Mr. Jaffee. Let's get back to mining, buddy. We need to mine out all this nonsense. We need to get back to some plasteel too. And I need to constantly check. We don't need an iguana. Kill it. I ignored the fact that I had one brewery and built another one. Not having him around has repercussions eventually. Come on. It was so full of ostriches before. Maybe they just don't come in the summer because it's too hot. It's not even that hot in this zone. I don't know. Exasperated sigh. There's no dead power here. Alright, so our wall gaps are slightly more secure than they were before. What's interesting is the meteorite came down and broke the flooring, but not the power. Maybe not a bug, but an oversight. Alright, other than this one spot, we got turrets in our walls. Might be a little overkill, I just don't know what else to do. We also have a lot of limestone I'm gonna start making the merry wall that I was saying I would make, never made. Oh, I didn't realize there's someone dead up here. Is it a good use of my time? No. But is there something better to do? Not really. I could send Noah off to another outpost, but I don't really want Storyteller events for 3 different outposts. I think that would get a little annoying, if I'm being honest. Alright, so these coolers are going to kick on at 74, 80, and 86. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Should keep this zone nice and temperature controlled. Or at least more so than before. Well, I'll have no lack of things to feed. The animals. Jesus. What the hell? Just a complete crop die-off because I didn't have it harvested? It didn't look like it was ripe. Maybe I was wrong. I don't have a heck of a lot of rice now. Let's go ahead and rice up everything. Make sure my growers are growing. So SETI, I'm going to take you off hunting. Put... Nope, sorry. Put everyone else on hunting. I have plenty of meat, I think. You know, we're already making the road. God, I cannot believe there's still... Where's the other Thrumbo? Maybe it actually left. Yep, the other Thrumbo left. Bulk goods to the desert. Well, I have a lot of potatoes to sell you, I guess. I'm slowly potatoing everything. Alright, ham. Let's sell them some. Oh man, it has to be in my zone. Alright, so let's call these taters. Critically important for... I'm doing this for a reason. Don't you worry. Critically important for... Let's just say potatoes. It is called taters. For whatever reason, potatoes that aren't in my stockpile aren't registering as my potatoes. I want some dogs. I'm going to train dogs. It will keep Ham's animal taming skill honed. If he's got more dogs. His own little husky sled team. So what gender is chief? Male. Okay. Ham. Trade with whoever can trade. Sell them potatoes. Buy another male husky. Daisuke. Okie doke. These people, what do you guys want? Ooh, Arctic wolves. Daisuke, thank you for coming. Oh, but I have Arctic wolves. We already established that. So what am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know. Wow. They're a really weird trader. They have a lot of animals, and that's about it. Ooh, spaceship. Not so important when you're wealthy, but I'm not going to turn it down. Alright, another wildlife check. Ostrich. I think that's the right gender. I'm going to get to it. He is losing his skills here, yeah. 18 to 16. I thought as much. Well, other than building this merry big road, there really isn't much left for my guys to do. I am contemplating a second outpost. Another one, even though Ham can only be in one place at a time, just because I am at a wall at this point of nothing to do. I guess what I could be doing is cranking out things that cost money and trading it to my allies for the potentiality of bringing in people that will trade me animals. It's kind of a weird way to go about it, but I don't really see another better way to go about it. So what I'm going to do is, first off, Shem, okay. I need some backup clothing, because our clothing has been shredded. So I'm going to make some dusters and the like with Shem. Some toques. Making sure that Shem is the worker. And then, you know, try to crank out things that I can send as gifts. So let's go ahead and launch some gifts now. I'm going to send some of the simple meals because we don't need that much. We can send beer. We'll be the beer supplier for the area, I think. Okay. The remainder of our hops. And the clothing we no longer want. And maybe as much blocks that we can fit. And speaking of smoke pot belts, let's go ahead and unsuspend it. We've been burning through those pretty quickly. And let's make them with Shem. Just trying to think about wildlife. Yeah, these deserts are pretty empty, devoid of wildlife. So, deserts are supposed to, let me see. Deserts are supposed to have iguanas that we got, ostriches, gazelles, and fennec foxes. When I first got here, there were some fennec foxes, but I haven't seen them since. We have gazelles already? I'm not sure if we do or not. but I sure as hell have not seen gazelles. It might actually be worth just having him move from zone to zone and like try to tame whatever's in that zone using the desert as a base of operations. And I think that's what I'm going to do because I'm somewhat out of ideas of how to get these stupid animals, right? Bulk goods trader passing overhead. What is Ada working on? Oh, cleaning trash. Good. You can do this. I should refrigerate my wart, shouldn't I? Raw. What is it? Manufactured wart. Alright, so bulk goods overhead. Does not have any animals that I care to purchase. Has a lot of huskies. Some components. Wait, why am I not even reading that I have silver? What? Hi, it's just a bug, or whatever. I have more uranium than that, don't I? Maybe I don't. Jesus. No, I do. I have 373. Steel game of board. Buy one. Why is the poor... Oh, it's probably materials made out of. The poor one is more expensive than the better one. I might already have a steel game, but whatever. If I have two, it's not going to kill me. No, I don't. Okay. Our version of the Yellow Brick Road. Alright, so once this is mined out, which is pretty soon, I'll go seek plasteel and uranium again. Well, I know where uranium is. It's right there. So I'll mine up that uranium. God, we are really low on... Oh, that would explain it. I was going to say really low on rice. But making kibble out of rice and making all these simple meals definitely did not assist with that. Ooh, sucks to be you, buddy. How are you even in there? Oh, you're probably in here when I closed it off. Womp womp. Well, as I said, sucks to be you. I'm not aiming to rectify that situation. Maybe I'll just kill you. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, maybe I'll kill you. Still just one stupid ostrich. Yeah, it might be better just trying to buy this stuff. Alright, is this ready to launch? Yes, it is. 33 or 34. I guess 34 wins by a hair. Trying to keep our rep up. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. Turn these off and never turn them back on. No wonder we don't have food. That was probably driving all you crazy. Me not noticing, because we had that eclipse long time ago that I didn't address, didn't do anything about. Yeah, that eclipse. And who's getting raided? Oh, well, that's going to be easy. And then I never turned that back on. And that's on me. Entirely, completely on me. Well, Ham is idle, which means he managed to plant everything. What are you, like, just attacking? Oh, you're trying to tame. You ditched your shirt because 55%. Okay. So because I shipped all the silver and gold out, these raids have gotten considerably easier, as you can obviously see. Instead of like 5 dudes that I had to fight, it's just 2. So the defense I have for this area is obviously unbelievably overkill, but oh well. I'd rather be protected. Especially when you're a solo pawn, you really run the risk of being messed with in a very bad way. So you have no way to really defend yourself. If something terrible happens to you, you don't have backup. I could send a pawn backup as fast as I could to support, but the chances of it going well are pretty bad, pretty low. Alright, so we're making the replacement clothing now because we have enough advanced components. This is good. So everyone was wearing sort of shabby stuff. Still just that one ostrich, huh? Come down here, there's plenty to eat. Oh, wort's rotting away. Let's see if I can't just say don't store wort here. Or, better yet, I will punch holes in the stockpile. Sometimes they're a little weird about moving things from one stockpile to another. But if you sort of force them, they do a pretty fast job of it. I was also going to harvest some berries to make up for the fact that I was a farming idiot and decided to try to refuse photosynthesis to my rice. Not smart. And the bulk goods people are starting to come in. Shaman. Okay, I don't see any animals that I want there. What about the shaman? Lynx? I have lynx. Again, no animals that I need. It's fine. I can still trade with them. It's really just RNG at this point of whether I get a trade convoy that is worth my time versus not worth my time. Alright, so here's the first people, and they, of course, don't have anything to sell to me, not really. So they showed up for nothing. Big old waste of everyone's time. These people probably have, yeah, some components. They have a lot of components. And maybe I can sell them stuff. Sell them miscellaneous meat. Surprisingly enough, they don't even have any vegetables for me to buy. I'm going to ditch my slightly damaged shirts and the like. And that'll be that. I bought stuff, but I'm not even sure where it is. They must have a buffalo somewhere else or something. The one sleeping down there, I don't know where it is. My haulers will find it. Wherever their other buffalo is. I really don't know where all those components are. But as I said, the haulers will find it. It's kind of funny. Unless if... No, like, even if it was in deep water, it would spawn. So it's just gotta be a muffalo that's out in the middle of nowhere. It was a sham. Trying to rip me off. Alright. Still need a little bit more berries because I'm a moron, as I've established. I guess I could start making pods and then not completing them. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. There just doesn't seem to be things I need to do right now. We're slowly training Daisuke. Because of Ham's inability to actually construct stuff, we don't even have an electric stove here. I guess I could make it on a fireplace. I don't really actually want to do that. Alright, so we made the dusters. We must be slipping. It's a bunch of good crap. It's not any higher quality. His skills aren't slipping. He's just slacking. That's what's going on. Holy moly! Ham, can you mine? You can't well, but you're going to be. You'll learn. I'm not going to go to the effort of shipping Jaffee up there, so Ham will do his best mining that. Alright, here's another bulk goods. The other one that refused to show up until the people that they didn't like left. Maybe they have some fruit and veggies for me. Of course, like, Ada's almost the dead last one to wake up. So where's our beer? Oh, here's the beer. Went from such a huge rice surplus to a deficit in like a blink of an eye. Alright, so they once again don't have any veggies. They have pigs. Oh, we got the ostrich. Cool. Sell them light leather, sell them our beer. I mean, beer, honestly, it's not the most profitable thing to be trading. That's for sure. But it's not terrible, given that I grow it. We could build that poker table. I called it the Devil's Game. Buy their components. This time, did the components exist? Yeah, it did. Alright, so we have the ostrich. Hoping for fennec foxes. That's the next push. I'm going to bring the advanced components we make up to 50 from 25. And I think I might bring Ham home. Can I launch? Well, I can't. So Noah, Noah's gonna have to go down there. Or any constructor, but I'm just gonna send Noah. Maybe... Oh, that's gonna be messy for them. Jesus. What bad luck. Might as well take advantage of their bad luck. I might be able to gain some rep with them. So I'm at my hour, but I'll finish off this fight before I bid you all adieu. It'd be kind of mean to end here. A lot of friggin' gunfire. Alright, let's rescue. I'm also going to keep an eye to make sure there aren't other ones that kind of pass out. No, they're all leaving. I don't know. Some of them might not make it. So this is just Noah. If the other pod finished loading, that means Ham moved the animals. Alright, so you stop mining. Because Noah will do it. So this is ready to launch. We'll make it out. I'm surprised. Oh, nope. Okay, who's closest? Niall's pretty close, actually. I don't know if I can rescue him, given that edge of the zone. Oh, they're both down. Is that enough? Yes. So what I'll do is I can put them in there and here. Alright, so now I really gotta call it quits because I'm well over my hour. I want to thank you all very much for watching. Any feedback that you have for me is always greatly appreciated. And I'll have to catch you all later. So, adios everyone. Thanks for watching.